I beg your pardon? Hey y'all, so I'm bringing another video to your reaction to the Naruto rap Look at Me Now by RUSTAGE featuring Shwabadi and Connor Quest. We got the UK trio back again. I know that they're all going to do their own trio rap, so I'll try to get those out as soon as I can. And right now we're going to start with RUSTAGE. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm very excited for this. And I feel like Naruto is a great character for the UK trio, honestly, because I feel like it's their story that heavily relates to Naruto in the sense of starting from the bottom and like look where they are now. So yeah, look at me now. Perfect title. I'm excited. I love the UK trio. Ooh.
Like I'm brave, how I'm changing my fate. I fight for my place, gets the hate that I make mine. Strive to be great, but I've made my mistakes. Lines marked on my face when I play, I get straight nines. Lay that foundation, baseline, fox in the night.
Wait, what was that about? Straight nines?
Mistakes lines marked on my face when I play, I get straight nines.
Marked on my face when I get straight nines? It's like a gambling bar? Marked? Because you can mark cards, but I don't know what that means. Huh.
Made my mistakes lines marked on my face when I play, I get straight nines. Lay that foundation, baseline, fox in the night or the daytime. Tuning exams in a forest to grave sites, tossed at the wayside, straight to the noggin like we do in FaceTime. Nine tails when if I failed, I'm a beast man. Blind fail, punches like braille, you can rehands, wide scale. They can even draw it in the recap, hitting no direction, making covers like a beat map. You ain't gonna see that. Flex shots, you need feedback. Next up, you're gonna keep.
Reflect shots need.
Next up, you're gonna keep.
Wait, hold on.
Gonna see that. Flex shots, you need feedback.
Reflect shots you need feedback. Damn. I like that because it's the idea of, I'm pretty sure there's like a Naruto version for it, but like I like the idea of like someone can easily like take shots at RUSTAGE for just being RUSTAGE, because you know when you're at the top people are gonna try to pull you down. But I like that RUSTAGE can be like, nah, you need feedback on your insult there, buddy. Like that's so good.
Next up, you're gonna keep track. Checked off with a rematch. They wanna say that I won't be the best. I'll be the reason that Sasuke's depressed. I'm the one seeing red. When I step on the block, it becomes an event.
When I step on the block, it becomes an event. Honestly, yeah. Whenever RUSTAGE is like has a segment, something that's always like what people turn up to. That's what I turn up to, because RUSTAGE has such a great energy about him, about his performance, that it literally becomes like everyone's like turning up to it. So yeah, accurate.
When I step on the block, it becomes an event. Kunai in my hand, leaving cut to ribbons. Unforgiven, clones given double vision. Got the mission up like a drug addiction, cause I bring more toes to the mushroom kingdom.
Hey.
Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now,
It's so perfect that RUSTAGE is like, I guess, starting it. Because I think the whole story was that like it's like Naruto Shippuden and like adult Naruto. I think that's the whole point. And I feel like RUSTAGE just beginning like starting like as kid Naruto is so perfect in the sense of like people probably like looked at RUSTAGE like, look at him like fucking years ago when he was still a kid making when he was a kid in his room making music, versus who he is now. Like literally, he was probably ostracized like when he was younger, but then literally as he's grown up into like his nerdcore thing, literally everyone regards him as the god, as the GOAT. Everyone regards him as the greatest. So I think perfect way to start it off. It's amazing.
I'm famous, act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it.
Now.
Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous, act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous, act like a god, I'm sacred.
Hi, it's me from the sea. We unleash the beast, we're not equal. Peace and a feature feast on the evil. Release the steel and defeat the people. See, don't
I'm sorry, wait, what was that in the feature?
release the steel and defeat the people. See, don't
Wait, Chloe.
we're not equal. Peace and a feature feast on the
If peace ain't a feature, feast on.
release the
Oh my god, Shwabadi as Shippuden is fucking. Hold up, is this Shippuden where he unlocks Ninetale? I don't like, or I guess he's had Ninetale, but like, is this where Kyuubi and stuff like that? Because that's perfect. Literally, Shwabadi as the one with the beast. That's so perfect.
We're not equal piece and a feature feast on the evil release the seal and defeat the
Evil.
people seed on the leaf I'm reaching my throne beat after beat repeat I'm the god came a long way I'm facing my goals came a long way from playing alone I will never back down so back down took a lot of smack till you get smacked down I went down bad had to put back down never had that home but my home's back now I'm really top of my game right now they be looking for a handout unless they want to put a band down Raz against spike my punch put a man down become the seventh team on my back really willing the seven feel like a beacon of villains
I'm sorry, who's wielding a 7?
back really willing the seven feel like
Really? Team 7 wielding a 7?
against spike my punch put a man down become the seventh team on my back really willing the seven feel like a beacon
Become the 7th wielding the 7th? Damn. This is good. I also, yeah, I guess like, cause like the whole bit was like the Hokage thing, right? Like I remember that was a huge thing about, I know like Screwface talked about it a lot, but I think it started even before Screwface mentioned it. But like Hokage as in like the best, like the people in the Naruto community who have like, were elevating the system. And I feel like Shwabadi hasn't been the topic of being a Hokage until very recently. And I kind of like that, the whole bit of he's saying that he became the 7th, so like this is him stating that he is a Hokage for the entire Naruto community. And like literally, I think that's accurate, honestly. I think Shwabadi being Hokage is accurate, not in the sense of his work, but just in the sense of what he has given to the community. Like that has to be something that we talk about when like we talk about like who, you know, like when we kind of make those labels, because I feel like it isn't just about music, but rather like what you give to the community too. And I feel like Shwabadi, which is his constant like community involvement, community events, just kind of protecting the community. I think he should be granted as Hokage. I think honestly these three should be Hokage, just in the sense of kind of their work ethic and what they bring to the community.
man down become the seventh team on my back really willing the seven feel like a beacon of villains I besiege you finish and defend the weakest people I speak and teach them a lesson viewer discretion
I beg your pardon? What'd you say?
I besiege you finish and defend the
I beseech the fiendish. I thought it was like German or some shit.
villains I besiege you finish and defend the weakest
I beseech the fiendish defending the weakest people. Yeah. I beseech the fiendish defending the weakest people. That is Shwabadi. Shwabadi is literally the person who is like the first to like defend someone. Like he said there, like literally, I said about it, and like he's talking it.
feel like a beacon of villains I besiege you finish and defend the weakest people I speak and teach them a lesson viewer discretion if you're a step and I'll ruin your section they gonna copy me they are not Kakashi any attempt is a poor reflection
Hey.
Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest.
Another thing, I like that bit, but like you can't copy me or else you're just a poor reflection. Like literally, if you are someone who's trying to like do something creative, trying to make something in the community, you can't copy other people's styles because you're gonna fail regardless. Like people will notice that you're trying to copy someone, and if that isn't you, then that isn't you. It's the same goes for like, you know, reactors. Like there's a bunch of like notable reaction channels out there, and my goal isn't to be like them. My goal is to be my brand. The goal is to be me. So literally, if you're trying to do anything creative, literally anything at all, don't copy people. Like if it works for them, it works for them. It's not gonna work for you. So yeah.
Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred.
I think this is a better singing chorus, by the way, from them, because they always, I feel like anytime the UK trio has like a song together, they always have Connor singing, and like they have like Rustage and Shwabadi singing. I feel like this is a better rendition of it, because like it's just two voices versus like Shwabadi also adding his vocals. But I like the fact that I think the reason why it hasn't worked for them like as well as it should have been is because they all have such dominating like singing voices, and I feel like if in order to make something like this work, you need someone who's slightly like you need someone who is like kind of not as dominant as the voice, and I feel like Connor is doing that perfectly, because like he's not saying something very like long, it's very brief, and it's adding on to the song versus kind of like distracting you. So I feel like that's why this one's working a bit more. Like it's not like distracting me at all.
You don't know the first thing about it. Work is a mountain. Now I said my work is a mountain. Well done, doubting, reversed and rerouted. They crowded and crowned it. Now if anyone go rowdy maneuvers, they can get them found like a Zuna.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on, what'd you say?
My work is a mountain. Well done, doubting, reversed and rerouted. They crowded and crowned it. Now if anyone go rowdy maneuvers, they can get them found like a Zuna. Turn for the pouting loser, shouting in hume with the pound and a Huger. Talk to the right, get clocked.
Let's go. See, this is what I mean. Connor Quest is he in the UK trio. I feel like Rustage and Shwabadi are pretty respectful when it comes to someone's significant other, but I feel like Connor Quest is that person who's getting like, nah, I'm gonna steal your girl, or I'm gonna steal your significant, I'm gonna steal your man, I'm gonna steal your girl, because I feel like that's who Connor is. He has no shame in trying to steal your person. I feel like I don't know why. Just like I just like that energy so much.
For the pouting loser, shouting in hume with the pound and a Huger. Talk to the right, get clocked in your loud jaw. Kurama suck him with a southpaw. On the roof and get knocked to the ground floor.
What was that?
Jaw. Kurama suck him with a southpaw. Hit him on the roof and get knocked to the ground floor. Was another battle when I'm tackled all out war. See his babes always fall for the QB. I till I go John them all in the QB. Rubbed on the tip like the chalk for the QB. Made the first move, then went home like it's QB. Fluid move, perfect.
Okay. Okay, Foxy's base for the fall for QB. That's beast. I join them all in the QB. You join them in the Q. Rub for the tip. Wait, Q. Huh? Hold up. Like the QB. Okay, bug on the Q. Like Q ball. Okay, I think. Like it's QB. I actually don't know what that one is. I kind of got all three of them. I don't know what the fourth one is. But like, I love Connor in the sense of, see, like Connor Quest's style is fucking mixing up the words, mixing up like having intricate flows and like, you know, all these triples and doubles and quadras and like all these entendres and shit. Like, that's his style, and that's why it works for him, because he's so creative like that. QB. Huh? Okay, hold up. I thought he was done. That's a Kubrick movie. That's, oh, I get it. The perfect shot. That's a Kubrick movie. The Kubrick. He made Space Odyssey, I think. I forgot which one, but like, it was the one where like there's a shot that he took over like 1,000 times, whatever. So okay, we're going the Kubrick. Okay, I get you, Connor. Kubrick movie. Uppercut, seafood. The Nets, the basketball team, I think, shot Boogie. Yeah, and then Boogie Woogie. Let's boogie. Yo, he went British on that motherfucker on the last one. Hold up. He went fucking British. That was so much British slang. Twats. Lots of these twats want top of the champ, so twats, very British term. Bollocks to that. Gobbin, your smack. Cause gobbin. I think I know some British slang, but yeah. Knobs, your balls. You know? Yeah. And then you're getting clapped by Boruto's dad because he's gonna fucking Johnny Cage your knobs. I like that he says Boruto's dad too. That's some disrespect.
Look at me now, I made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred.
The UK trio does it again. The UK trio is unstoppable. They literally have such a diverse style, but they're all fucking incredible, literally. Like, like that's the thing, but like with these, I love just the whole dynamic of them because um the fact that they're so diverse, but yet like they're all like confident in their own abilities, and I don't like it's just so sick, and I will never get over the fact that like they've all perfected like their own like style, and everyone's made the comparison before, like Shwabadi the most aggressive, Rustage a kind of like a mixture of Connor and Shwabadi, Connor Quest being like a wordsmith, like kind of creativity person. I just love like it just shows in like their music. Like Rustage is kind of like just doing his own thing, very just talking about like the fact that where he came from and like how fucking goated he is. Shwabadi like very like no, I'm gonna protect my community. I'm gonna protect these people. And then you have Connor Quest, QB Kubrick movie, getting the QB, like you see their styles every time they do a song together, and it makes me so excited to watch and react to all the other trio raps the other two are gonna upload. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this one first, and then hopefully either today or tomorrow I can upload the rest of the album, the rest of them. But until then, make sure you stick around for that. And Supernary, howdy.